What a week of Supercoach. So many massive scores this round, especially in my team. I got a lot of them. A few low ones though, but overall a very good score of 24-28. The rank for the round 189, really good. And we moved up 1,257 rank spots to secure our place in the top 1,000, top 500 actually. We're back in. So a really good round from us. Let's take a look at the team. So, Jakey Lloyd, one of the massive scores of the round, 157. Yeah, just huge. He was just a ball magnet that game. I think 34 disposals and just massive. And then Sicily, the man sitting right next to him, another huge one. 3 in a row from him. 3 huge games in a row. He's just cutting everything off. Every time the ball goes back there, it's just Sicily, Sicily, Sicily. Intercept, intercept, intercept. He's huge. Ridley, solid as a rock again. And Doherty, and another low game. This is starting to become a real problem. I think if he has one more bad one like this round, I might trade him to Stewart. I don't want to, but I can't. Like, we can't be having scores like this from a player at this price. It's just not on. 89, it's 49, an 89, and a 66. Ever since he tore up the Bombers that game and scored the 180, teams have been putting a lot more work into him. I think he's been tagged like 2 or 3 times since then. I think Pittard ran with him for most of the game, so not good. Laird 97, yeah, pretty good. And then Day 63, about what I expected from him. And then Hamill on the bench with a 96. After scoring 13 in the last round, he comes out and scores a 96. Yeah, really good though. By far his best game. His ball use was pretty good, which has been like kind of a knock on him his last few rounds, is his disposal, and he didn't get caught holding the ball once. No free kicks. Yeah, this is really solid. I could see him averaging around 70 for the year, but who knows? He's so up and down. Yep, Neil back 152, and then McRae. This is another one of the huge scores, 169. Had the V on him, just racking it up in the wet. He was just on fire. And Kelly, this is the massive score from Kelly, kind of out of nowhere. 195, yeah. Didn't even watch the game, but just huge from Kelly. Really huge. Brings his average for the season up to 116, so not bad. And Mitchell, 104. Good score, but he was on 103 at 3/4 time, I think. He had 1 disposal in the last quarter. You know, Tom Mitchell, 1 disposal in a quarter. How often does that happen? He was well on track for a 130, but 105, whatever. Disappointing. He didn't get to 130. Really frustrating. Or 120 even. And yeah, Viney, the Melbourne boys are just killing it. Or 118. Yeah, it's really good. There was lots of talk about, having to trade out Viney a few weeks ago, and he's put up like, what, 3 120s in a row? Yep. Really good Viney. 116, Whitfield, solid. Simpson, 49. He just, he hasn't looked very good the last couple of weeks. I kind of worry about his job security. Yeah, I'm not sure how many more games he gets. Hopefully at least 1 more to make some money. And oh shit, I've done it again. I've done my trades already. Forgot to reverse them. Sorry about that. Buderick, 59. I'll take that from Buderick every week. I expect like 40s and stuff when I field Buderick, so glad he got me a 59. Only been fielding him out of necessity, so I kind of hope to take him off onto the bench this round. But yeah, 59 from Buderick, I'll take it. Big Maxi. So glad I've got him in. 157. Just averaging 153. Like, yeah, wish I had him in sooner. And then I looped McRae, got his VC score. Grundy, 61. What? Yeah, that's pretty shocking. But he's in 67% of teams, so it's not that big a deal. He'll bounce back, I'm sure. And Petrarca, Another one of the Melbourne boys going huge lately. Huge, 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 huge. A 160 and a 140 his last two. Just massive from Petrarca. He's looking like probably the number one forward at the moment, taking the title from Simpkin, who's had two stinkers in a row. Yeah, rolled his ankle, obviously last round, and is still carrying it a little bit, I reckon. And on top of that, tagged by Ed Kerno, who's a pretty good tagger. Yeah, 35, terrible. This, like, I had a good round, but yeah, just if Simpkin got up to like his normal like 100, it would have been fucking amazing. But yeah, 35, not good. He'll be cheap in a few weeks, so look at bringing him in. Baz 104, good. And Dickhead Smith, Devon, he's gone. I mean, he's similar to Segler. When I got rid of Segler, he's just putting up rookie scores. Like, I'm not keeping him in the team. Just gonna trade him out, get some money, get someone actually decent in the game. He's just a tosser too. He just plays like an absolute rat. There, don't like him at all. Maxi King, yep, 52, alright. And then Taylor, 37, yeah, disappointing. Rankin, 56, had him on the bench. I loopholed him. And yeah, I thought these guys would outscore him, but neither of them did. So, yep, that's the team. And trades for this round. Gonna do something a bit different this week, bringing in a massive pod. Get rid of Devon Smith first and foremost. That's the first thing I did when the team's open. And bringing in a bit of an unexpected pick, Benny Keys. Yeah, he's playing in the mids. His last two rounds, he's got 114 and 116. Rory Sloane's out for like, I think, another month. Brad Crouch is out for at least a month. Suddenly, Ben Keys becomes like one of the main contested like players, contested like inside mids at the Crows. I can't think like who would be ahead of him in terms of inside mid role. Matty plays on the outside. Yeah, he's up there. I think his scoring will stay good as long as those two are out. I could definitely see him averaging 100 plus. So yeah, massive pod, 1,009 teams. It is a risk for sure, but I like it. I'm gonna take it. I like taking risks. You could play safe or you can play fun. I like to play fun. So Ben Keys in the team. Welcome, mate. Haven't even seen anyone mention his name anywhere. So that is a huge pod, but hopefully it pays off. Trade number 2. We're just gonna get rid of, downgrade some of these rookies. I think Maxi King down to Darcy Cameron, who's, I think he's got good job security now, kind of. I should be solid. I think he's a lot better than Cox. I don't see Cox taking the spot off him. So, and another massive reason for bringing him in is the ruck cover. I can swap him out with Combin. With all these like games, like what is it, like 20 games in 20 days, 23 games in 20 days, something like that. There's a risk of Gordon Grundy getting rested, which would be a disaster. So having Darcy Cameron there really saves that. Especially if Grundy's rested, Cameron comes in, he probably scores a ton. Like, so yeah, I really like this pick. I think pretty much everyone should get him in for the swing, for the ruck cover. And he scored well, 92. So, and then the next trade, gonna get rid of Tom Green. I don't think he's gonna get picked, at least not anytime soon. And even if he does, he's not gonna make that much more money. And we'll bring in Brad Close, cheap as chips, scored well. If I can find him. Fuck, this always happens to me. Oh, what did he score? Is he in the set? I'm so sorry. Oh, there he is, 74. Yeah, he's got the mid forward DPP swinger. And yeah, he looks good on the weekend. I think he's got good job security, kind of, for now. I mean, it's tough with the Geelong rookies. They got so many players coming in and out all the time. It's a bit iffy, but I'm gonna back him in. I think he'll be good. Not many other options, so yep. those are the trades, and that gives me 359k in the bank. And the plan is next round to bring in a Mitchell Duncan, who I think his break even's still pretty high, so he should go down a little bit. But yeah, look at these scores, like 120, 114, 123, 120, 117, and then that injury game, and then comes back with a 148. Like, how solid. So he's averaging 120 realistically. For only 500k, that's a bargain. Yeah, you should be looking at bringing him in as well. I think he'll be a great pick. So those are the trades for the round. That's what I'm doing. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you next week. I think. I don't know how short the round is this week. We'll see you whenever it ends. So, alright, later.